Oh man, I just the deep fried chicken wings from last night. Starving. Oh man, I should have finished those deep fried chicken wings from last night. Starving. Oh man, I should have finished those deep fried chicken wings from last night. Starving.
Free Fire India is set in a virtual...
I trained myself for this on Bermuda. Head there. Hit him with Sense's shockwave!
First Doom. Double takedown. Good job.
Look at me go! I'm not the old me no more. Need equipment! Hit him with Sense's shockwave! Help me!
Double takedown. Triple takedown. Double takedown. Triple takedown. Ugh!
Need
I
equipment.
need equipment.
Hit him with senses shockwave. Help me! Help
First
me!
doom.
Help me!
Double takedown. Ace!
Thanks. Look at me go. I'm not the old me no more. Need equipment. Hit him with senses shockwave.
First doom.
Help me!
Double takedown.
Need equipment. Hit him with senses shockwave.
First doom. Triple takedown. Thanks.
Look at me go. I'm not the old me no more. Need equipment. Quick EP conversion for everybody. Hit him with senses shockwave.
takedown.
That helped me work up my appetite. Mukbang!
Free Fire India is set in a virtual world and is not based on the real world. Don't worry if you're eliminated. Respawn awaits.
I trained myself for this on Bermuda.
The young Tatsuya knows how to get things done.
Head there.
Hit him with Sense's shockwave!
I need glue wall.
Hit him with Sense's shockwave!
First doom.
Good job.
Double takedown.
I need glue wall.
Hit him with Sense's shockwave!
Double takedown. First doom.
Good job.
Double takedown.
I need glue wall.
Hit him with Sense's shockwave!
Double takedown. First doom.
Good job.
Double takedown.
I need glue wall. Head there.
Hit him with Sense's shockwave!
First doom. Double takedown. Triple takedown. Double takedown. Triple takedown.
Resources here. Thanks. Head there. Hit him with senses shockwave. Help me! Enemy spotted. Thanks.
First doom.
Enemy spotted.
Time to get some pizza and regroup.
Head there. Hit him with senses shockwave.
Double takedown. Double takedown.
Time to get some pizza and regroup.
Quick EP conversion for everybody. Medkit for everybody. Head there. Hit him with senses shockwave.
First doom.
Oh. Oh.
Double takedown.
Free Fire India is set in a virtual world and is not based on the real world. Don't worry if you're eliminated. Respawn awaits.
I trained myself for this on Bermuda. Need equipment. Head there.
First doom.
Hit him with senses shockwave.
Thanks.
Double takedown.
Thanks. Good job. Look at me go. I'm not the old me no more. Need equipment.
Hit him with senses shockwave.
Head there.
Enemy spot.
First doom.
Thanks.
Double takedown. Triple takedown.
Hit him with senses shockwave.
Good job. Thanks. Thanks. Look at me go. I'm not the old me no more. Need equipment. Need equipment.
columns using like and not like. Hello everyone. Video, and we'll start off with inner join. So I'll see you there. Okay, so the first type of join we're going to so now we're going to join. All right, so now we're going that didn't make any order. Okay, before we start practicing a bit more with our joins, I want to show you one final type of join. So it is going to be an left join, but we can actually join a table to itself. So let's have a look at this employees example here in our class, and come in quite useful. So in the next video, we will get more practice. Okay, before we move on, I just want to we'll start looking at union and union all. So now we're going to look at union and union all to combine the output of two select statements. So now we're ready to look at aggregate and show, how many payments were made per customer. We can answer questions like that. Tables, but we can use them in where. In the next video, we will start looking at subqueries, but we will get more practice with this in later videos. So this is going to okay, so that is how we can join a subquery to a table. So now we're going to look at how we can use a case statement, recent or old. Okay, but in the next video, we will look at how we keep the same column, but we actually just transform the data within that column. So now we'll have a look at a couple deal with nulls using the case statement, and also how we can transform the output of our data using the case statement. Hello everyone. So now we're going to work on our SQL project, and this will only be on the question in the next video. Okay, now fine. So we'll work through that in the next video. Okay, so there's an order details table. So now we'll look at the sales performance orders, and it shows up as Jared Hernandez. Okay, so we're working through these pretty good, and the next one's not too difficult either. So you're these in the next video. Okay, so now we're going to get into, they're going to get a little more difficult. And we have this next question, which asks the percentage of orders that were shipped on time. Okay, so in our orders table. Okay, so we'll continue on in the next video. Okay, so now we're being asked to calculate broken down by each product. So this next question is asking us to segment on calculations that we've made in other tables. Okay, so now we're on to often. So I hope all that made sense. But as hello everyone. So in this part of the course, we're going to start learning about ChatGPT. But before we actually get started, prompts in ways where we will hopefully get a better response from ChatGPT. To ChatGPT and get a better response as well. Python script, and it's going to calculate it itself and provide us the answers. So in this video, we're going to, but in the next video, okay, so that is how providing example. So ChatGPT, like many work on. So in this section, we're going to use Python and ChatGPT. Next video where we'll get started. So in this section, so that has helped us, and now we have these extra columns that will come in useful. So in the next video, we will continue on with this. Next video, we'll conduct the other 4 that were suggested by ChatGPT, and then we'll look to create some plots. So we'll see you in the next video. Okay, so let's ask ChatGPT to perform the other 4. So we have the vehicle type, the time of day, the comparison across boroughs, and the trend analysis. So it will have remembered this. So what I'm going to do, we asked it, can you provide me with code to perform analysis you suggested for 1 to 4? So now I'm just going to say the same thing below, but change it from 5 to 8. Okay, so it's got the vehicle type code and it's just doing a value counts of it. And then it's showing top vehicles involved in crashes. I believe we may have an issue with that one, but let's see. Then we have our day and night of how many crashes happen depending on day or night. And then our comparison across boroughs of how many were killed or injured. So it's again doing a value count on that. And then we have us doing an average of that actually. So the average of how many were injured or killed for each borough. and then a trend analysis depending on the year. So yeah, maybe we don't want to see this by year, but let's just see how it looks. Okay, so I'll just copy this code, and then we can paste it into our next cell. And then run that. Now we get the output of, okay, we have vehicle type code, and it's, yeah, it looks good. I was wondering if it was a code, but it's actually telling us the type of vehicle that it was. So most accidents happen in a sedan, followed by a station wagon, and then a taxi. Okay, and there's quite a big difference between station wagon and taxi, between the second and third most. Most crashes actually happen by daytime. Our summary statistics of people injured per borough. So that's quite interesting. Brooklyn has the highest amount of people injured per accident. So that's an average. Okay, and it looks like for the average of people killed, it looks like most are in Staten Island here. Okay, and then we have our yearly trends of crash rates, and it seems to be dropping, but yeah, this won't be very useful for us because we know that it's an incomplete data set. Okay, so what we're going to want to do is visualize these outputs, and we're probably not going to use this trend of crash rates over years, but we will ask for some visualizations on the other pieces that have been provided to us. And to do that, I'm actually just going to repaste the code in to ChatGPT. So we'll work our way backwards now, and I'm just going to copy what it supplied to me into the chat box, and then I'm going to say, using the output of these, I want to create some visualization. Please provide me with code for the. So again, it's going to import my matplotlib, but we don't need to do this again. But what we have is our vehicle types, the accidents for type, and the crashes by time of day. So they're going to be three separate plots. So let's look at them all individually. So I'll just work our way down, and then we'll decide if we want to actually put them all inside a subplot, as subplots inside a figure. So the first one we'll look at, remove our matplotlib import because we don't need to, and let's run this one. Okay, it's just a simple bar chart, but maybe we'd want to show it as horizontal. I can see
freefireindia
we can
is
ask
set
some
in a
questions
virtual
after
world,
that
and
we
it's
want
not
to know the
based on
answer
the
to
real world.
ourselves.
Don't worry if
So
you're
we'll see you in the
eliminated.
next video. From human input. We'll start doing that in the next video. Time percentages of pedestrian injuries by day and night. Hi everyone. So now we're going to use ChatGPT and my
That helped me work up my appetite. Mukbang time!
Freefire.
It was a nightmare to be stuck on the island. But also a good dream too, kinda. You know, with her.
Game on! Teams are dropping. Let's see where they land. Let's see where they land. Let's see where they land.
Freefire.
It was a nightmare to be stuck on the island. But also a good dream too, kinda. You know, with her.
Game on. Teams are dropping. Let's see where they land.
Double takedown. Triple takedown. Quadra takedown.
Quadra takedown. Your team's absolutely on fire.
Penta takedown. Unstoppable. Rampage.
Freefire.
It was a nightmare to be stuck on the island. But also a good dream too, kinda. You know, with her.
Hello guys, welcome to Reaction.
Game on. Teams are dropping. Let's see where they land.
Head to the vending machine. Heads up! Enemy dropping close! Got a gun!